Motivation is emotional. Discipline is identity. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is a system. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays, even when you're exhausted, frustrated, or indifferent. And if you're over 30, this video isn't about inspiration. It's about survival, growth, strength, maturity. By the end of this video, you'll stop waiting to feel ready. You'll stop waiting for the right mood. Stop waiting for Monday. Stop waiting for that internal fire. You don't need to feel ready. You need to become a person who acts. Motivation is mood, and mood is unstable. Motivation is emotional, and emotions, they're unpredictable. They depend on sleep, weather, hormones, news, other people's words, a bad call, a comment on social media. You might wake up energized, an hour later, completely drained. If your actions depend on your mood, you become a hostage to circumstances. After 30, this is especially dangerous. Why? Life gets more complicated. Responsibilities increase. Family, financial obligations, health that no longer bounces back instantly, a career where competition doesn't forgive gaps. In your 20s, you could allow chaos. In your 30s, chaos hits reality hard. Motivation works short-term. It's great for starting, but it can't carry a marathon. You feel inspired, you start training. You watch a video, you want to change your life. You read a book, you plan a new business, but a week later, mood drops, fatigue appears, reality demands effort. If you rely only on motivation, you stop. Motivation isn't built for stability. It's emotional, and emotions are waves. You can't build a house on waves. After 30, you realize, inspiration is nice. Stability is necessary, and that's where discipline comes in. Discipline is structure, and structure creates freedom. Most people think discipline is restriction. It's not. Discipline is a framework where you unlock your potential. Without structure, you waste energy. Too much time deciding, doubting, procrastinating, analyzing instead of acting. Discipline removes chaos. It decides when you wake up, when you train, when you work, when you rest. When decisions are automated, freedom appears. You don't waste willpower on small things. You save energy for what matters. Routine creates freedom. When you're disciplined, you don't ask, "Do I want to train?" You train. You don't ask, "Do I feel like working?" You work. You don't wait for an internal signal. You act because it's who you are. After 30, structure isn't rigidity. It's survival in an accelerating world. You start feeling time. People who rely on motivation live by impulses. People who build discipline create systems. And systems always beat impulses. Discipline isn't heroic. It's small, repeated actions, every day, even when you're tired, even when you doubt yourself, even when no one is watching. Character is formed there, not when it's easy, when it's quiet. After 30, you understand not one breakthrough changes your life. 1,000 small actions do. Motivation makes you dependent. Discipline makes you independent. When you wait for inspiration, you wait for permission. When you're disciplined, you don't ask. You generate momentum yourself. Discipline isn't harshness. It's respect for your future self. Every promise you keep to yourself builds internal trust. After 30, inner trust is gold. The world doesn't care about loud words. It respects results. At some point, you realize, I don't want to start from zero every year. I don't want starting Monday. I don't want to live in waves of enthusiasm. And discipline is born. Not from a motivational video, not from a book, not from a seminar, but from a quiet decision. I will act even when I don't feel like it. This is maturity. This is responsibility. This is identity. Now let's go deeper. After 30, it's not about experiments. It's about direction. Your identity is a collection of repetitions. You don't become confident once. You become confident repeatedly. You don't become disciplined with one early wake-up. You become disciplined after 200. Your nervous system learns through repetition. If you procrastinate often, you become a person who procrastinates. If you finish what you start, you become a person who finishes. Years feel faster. Not because they speed up, because you gain perspective. Motivation says, I'll change my life in 3 months. Discipline says, I'll change my trajectory in 3 years. After 30, this works. Quick leaps are rare. Systematic growth is inevitable. Every time you do something hard, you expand endurance. You panic less, procrastinate less, avoid discomfort less. Motivation won't help in a crisis. Discipline will. It works even in a storm inside you. If you don't control your schedule, someone else does. If you don't control finances, circumstances do. If you don't control your body, inertia does. Freedom without structure becomes chaos. Discipline is control. Control creates calm. Quiet confidence. No proof needed. In your 20s, speed. After 30, endurance. The question isn't how fast, it's how long. Motivation burns out. Discipline adapts. Instead of, do I feel like training? Ask, am I a person who trains? Shift from emotion to identity. When identity leads, you don't negotiate. You act. Start small. Wake up at the same time. Move 20 minutes. Work 1 hour without your phone. Read 10 pages. Sleep without scrolling. Small, consistent, repeated. 6 months later, you're different. Not from explosion, from accumulation. Imagine you stop asking how you feel. You stop waiting. You build a system. You shape identity. You repeat. Years later, you realize it wasn't one idea, not one video, not one breakthrough. It was discipline, quiet, regular, unnoticed, unbreakable. What if you stopped asking how you feel and started asking who you are becoming? Life isn't about emotional highs. It's about repetition. If you're over 30, motivation isn't enough, but discipline is available. Not tomorrow, not Monday, today. No mood, no drama, no waiting. Just action, identity, and the path you choose every single day.